bit closer to home today. We're going to go on a nice little walk, starting near Chapel-en-le-Frith, a place called Slackhall, which is just here. And we're going to walk up this hill here and see where it takes us. I've deliberately planned this walk so that all of the uphill is at the start of the walk. So it's a bit of a trudge, but once I get to the top of here, I think I'm pretty much on the level for the rest of the walk, which is hard to find in Derbyshire. My starting point was that place down there, and that's the part of Slackhall, and it used to be some chestnut centre, which is like a wildlife park. I took the kids there a few times when they were little. It was all British wildlife, which reminds me of my favourite joke. A man walked into a curry house and he said, "Can I have a chicken tikka masala?" And he said, "I'm sorry, do you mean a chicken tikka masala?" He said, "Oh, it's like that, but it's a little hotter." Oh, they get worse. Well, I've made it to the top of that steep hill, and I'm now on something called Breck Edge, and I'm on an unmade road heading along the top of the hill now, so I think I've got rid of most of the climb. It's a really old road, this is. It's all cobbled, beautiful. That weather looks a bit ominous. Let's hope it doesn't. Whew. Gorgeous. Look at that. Lovely. Not a car in sight. Still walking along that Breck Edge. Beautiful little road there. You can see the main road up ahead, and that disappears off down. It looks like it's going to carry on down here, but it doesn't. That disappears off down the valley. And if I look over to the side here, you can just see that funny little construction on the horizon. That's the top of a tunnel that's been dug down to vent the railway that runs underneath the peaks. We've had a buzzard flying around here a minute ago. He's disappeared. But apparently now buzzards are the most common raptor in Britain. They've overtaken kestrels. They're doing very well. Right, let's carry on. Oh, lots of lovely lambs in this field. It's really turning into a trackway now, but there's the road, and I've got a feeling that I am going to be going along that line there. That looks about right to me. We'll see when we get there. Right, I've made it to the top of that road. That's my last road for today. Now I'm heading off down here, and that bit of grass over there, sorry, those trees, I think that's called the Tom Moore Plantation. I'm heading towards that. Oh, beautiful. Really lovely today. Getting even closer to that there thing on the hill. Yeah, I might get right up to that. We'll have a see. I love these old lanes. Look how long that rock has been exposed. It's actually worn a little channel of water where the water's run down over the years. God, it must be ancient, this pathway. Mind you, it's all well maintained now. They've put down a grit surface, but you can see the original surface. It literally ran along the bedrock. But yes, absolutely beautiful. It's not rained yet, so let's hope it doesn't. There's some magnificent thistles along here, absolutely beautiful colour. The bees love them. Look at him there. Absolutely loves that thistle. Yeah, there's loads all over the place. Loads of them. Thistles everywhere. And there's that vent again. As you get closer to it, you can see that it's not circular. It's square, and it's actually, I bet you can't see it, but it's got little castellations on the top. The Victorians always like to decorate everything they made. Pride in their work. Just walking along the top of the Tom Moore plantation, it's called, and we're heading towards, I think it's Bowl Hill Clough, something like that. A little bit along here, and it's a site of a cairn or something, so we might see it and we might not, but we'll have a look when we get there. Absolutely beautiful today. Just me and the sheep. There they are. Lovely. Here I am at Bowl Hill Clough. It's lovely. You can see the stream just going down the valley there into those trees, and I've got a sheep here. He's looking at me very nervously. Up the top, there's you can't see it unfortunately. There's a cairn circle, an ancient cairn circle of stones. He's going to let me past. I'm just worried I don't want to upset the lambs, but I'll stroll past. All the way down this path, which I'm walking down now, all the way down this path, there's these strange score marks there on all of the stones as you go down, scored in this direction, and there's loads of them. I thought the first one was just an accident, but when you look, I thought they might have been millstones that had been taken out of a mill, because sometimes they used to do that, reuse them, but obviously not, because they're all scored in the same direction. They've been made for that purpose all the way down here. I wonder who did that and when they did that. Everywhere, look, scores going all the way down. Fascinating. Never seen that before. It's a deliberate thing everywhere. I don't know. I'll have to look that up. Just walking down into Roich Clough now. Very, very pretty. Beautiful. You can see there's an old farmhouse just there. I'm going to stroll past. What a place to live. Incredible. But absolutely silent. The only thing I hear every now and again is this odd honking sound, and that is the sound of the trains entering that tunnel. They make a honk, obviously, just as they're entering the tunnel, and every now and again you hear this, makes you jump a bit. You hear this honk. But this place, look at the sky, absolutely wonderful here. Little oasis. What a beautiful spot this is. Listen to that stream. Yep, this is lunch. Oh, there's a couple of lovely little toadstools. I'll have a look at what they are when I get back. Very tall. I've got a little friend looking at me, bleating, wondering what I'm up to. Yes, I'll check those up when I get back home. Just the view looking back on that spot I had my lunch, absolutely glorious. Gorgeous. This day's just getting better and better. Very steep. Whew, I'll be glad to get to the top of this. Oh, just reached the top of the footpath down. A bit of a worry here. There's a no entry sign. I'm assuming, because this is a bridle way, that this means you can't bring your horse down here. I'm walking down it anyway. Downwards, fantastic. Oh, it's lovely. I'm just strolling down now, very slightly downhill, heading towards a farm called Shire Oaks, I think. This is a public footpath. Yeah, I thought it must have been for the bridleway. It's absolutely wonderful. Going along here now. Oh, it's so much nicer when you're strolling downhill. Yeah, you can see the path that I came down. That was the one with all the funny lines on it, which I've got to get to the bottom of. And then I ended up over here somewhere, and that's the steep climb I've just come up to get me onto this path. Lovely. And in the distance, I think I can see the farm I started at. Here we are, and there's the little bridge just down there that takes me across the river. Fantastic. And then I think I'm following up. So there's the bridge. I'm going up here, and I should meet the road up there somewhere. Oh, beautiful. Let's have a look at this bridge. Here we are, just approaching that bridge, and some more of my favourite things. Toadstools. These ones, very yellow in colour. Another one I'm going to have to look up. Oh, did you hear that? That was the sound of that train. And I think this bridge is the railway bridge. Let me have a look. Yeah, I've got a feeling that this is the railway bridge. Let's have a look, see if we can catch a train coming through. Got the gate shut. Watch it on. Here we are. Oh, it's too high for me to see over. Oh no, don't look this high. Oh yeah, there we are. As predicted, here comes the train. Yep, see if we can see the tunnel entrance then. It's got to be here. And there it is. There it goes. Right. Let's see if we can watch the train going into the tunnel. Oh, he's a bit of a way off yet. Give him a second. He's not going very fast. Here he comes. There you go, made his pap. It's carrying lots of gravel. Derbyshire's biggest export, Derbyshire. There it goes. Ooh. Attempted to do one of those things they do on James Bond and jump on top of one. Perhaps next time. God, it's very long. God, it is long. Ah, there he goes. God, I'll tell you what, there's a long tunnel. He's got a long drive in the dark through there now. At that speed, it'll take him ages. Whew. Uphill again. What was I saying at the start of this walk about getting all the hills over and done with? Oh, I must be mad. Oh, can't be much more uphill left, surely. Phew. And here we are. I think this gate should bring us back out onto the road in a second or two. Yeah, it does. Oh, let's open that. Oh. Right. There we go. Let's close it. Yeah. There we go. Oh yes. There's the lane. Ooh. Still on the back of the car though. Fair old walk yet. Ooh. Oh, that was great though. Look at that. What a view. Oh, put this on. There we go. Oh, it's all done. Right. I'm assuming it's up that way. These lovely old cottages, you can see the windows, those long ones. That's where they used to have the cottage industry, and they would weave. They're weaving cottages. They would weave in those little windows, get the light in so they could see it, and then they would sell their cloth they'd made in pieces before industrialisation and the advent of the big mills in Manchester. Met the road at Malcroft Farm back there, and just strolling along this rather pleasant lane, heading towards Ford Hall. And from Ford Hall, it's a hop, skip and a jump back to where I started. Whew. This farmer obviously likes collecting cars. He's got a couple of dead caravans. He's got a dead car there. There's another dead car behind that wall. And he's got another one here. It's actually turning, retreating into the landscape. Why would you keep them? Why would you not sell them before they got to that state? Here we are now. I'm just walking down into the village. And here, if you can afford it, as it says on the thing, you can live your dream. You can buy Ford Hall. Fantastic. Absolutely gorgeous. I'd love to just phone up and see how much Ford Hall is going for. Very nice. Get your own coat of arms. Lovely. Oh, just down here, I'll have to film this stream. Absolutely gorgeous, just down from the hall. Road crosses over it. Beautiful spot. Oh, I tell you, I could live in Ford Hall. Beautiful. Nearly there now. Just coming up the lane towards a car. Thought I'd seen me last thing, and then, oh, look at that. See that? That's an old trough for the horses to drink out of. Carved out of stone. It must be fed by a little stream. Runs down here. Beautiful. Literally around the corner now. Gosh, 1 in 3. Well, here I am, back of the car. Really enjoyed that walk. Very hot, turns out. Needn't have taken all my stuff with me. Oh. Well, here we are, back at the start. Really enjoyed that walk. I wish that man had stopped cutting his logs up. Right, till next time. See you later.